Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So we are working on this React router thing. So now here I will try to show you one one scenario. We'll try to solve that scenario. For example, let's say that here I am having the contacts, right? Let's go to the home page. I will go to the home page, and here in this one I want to search the details. So here I will write something like WEB. So I have written two things. So now if I try to click on back, now you will be able to see that only one letter has been gone. Now if you try to see, E will be gone. So that means whatever the searches we are trying to do, whatever the filters we are trying to do, these all the results will be saved in the, see here, these all the results will be saved in the history stack. So now we don't want these all the filter values to be stored in the history stack. For example, let's say that Leela, entire thing should not be stored in the history stack. Only the first element, something like which doesn't have the search should be stored, and afterwards whatever the things is there, it should not be stored. So how can we do this one? So for this one, what we are trying to do is, so here we are trying to do the submit thing, right? So where it is in the root.jsx file. So here we are having a submit event. So this submit event automatically pushes the value into the history stack, but I don't want the value to be pushed into the history stack. So for this one, we have an option in such a way that replace true. So instead of pushing it into the history stack, it will replace the value. But here we should not have all the values to be replaced. For example, let's say that here we are having let's say I went to here contact. Okay, now I am trying to search the value Leela. Now if I try to click on back, so now what it is happening here, directly it went to the home page. Where is this contact ID? For example, let's say that I visited this contact. Okay, and now here I am trying to search Leela. Now I need to go back to the back. So how I can go here? If I try to click here back, I am not going. So it is getting replaced. Actually here it is getting replaced. So here it should not happen the replace. Only the first search, whatever it is there, it should not be replaced. Remaining all, it should be replaced. So when can I know it is a first search? That is nothing but when the Q is null. So that means when the search value is null. So here I can say that is first search is equal to Q is equal to null. So when the Q is equal to null, then we will be able to understand that this one is an what I can say is it is a first search. So here I can write in such a way that not of is first search. That's it. Now when I am in here or somewhere else, so here if I try to search the value Leela, so now here if I press the back button, automatically I will go back to here only. See, now I will be going back to here. So there will be no value, something like Leela, I am trying to search it, right? Now if I go back, automatically I will be going back to the back search. So here one by one, the search values will not be stored in the history stack. So this is one scenario. Okay, so totally 4-5 times it will be stored in the history stack. Now onwards, for every keystroke it will not be stored in the history stack. So fine. So this is one thing which is completed. And before closing this one, what I want to do is I want to show you another scenario. For example, let's say that when I am in the Leela WebDev, I will try to add a favorite here. Let's go into this one. So let's go into the contact. So this is our contact, right? And here I will create the function component here itself. I don't want to create separate thing. It's a small thing. So favorite, and here I can return the button. Okay, so favorite. So for this favorite, what I can say is, so I will be having two star symbols. I will be showing it a star symbol. So like this. Okay, so let's see, this favorite needs to be added below the avatar. So I will add the favorite here below the avatar. That's it. Now I will send the contact details to this one. Contact is equal to contact. The contact details which we are having, I will send it. And here I will be adding here in the contact. Okay, I got the contact. Now let's try to get the favorite. Favorite is equal to contact dot favorite. So it will be having in the contact dot favorite. Now if favorite is there means, then I need to show this full star, or if favorite is not there means then I need to show the empty star. So like this. Okay, so let's see the output. Now here we are having the favorite as true, favorite as false, so that is the reason we are able to see an empty star. If I click on this one, so this contact should be updated to a favorite. Fine, everything is working fine. Now so this button should be, what I can say is, should be in a form. So I will be using the form here, and I will be having a form. Okay, that's it. Now when I try to click on this form, so now here this is our button, right? So button, what I can say is, I will be having a name is equal to favorite. Okay, let's try to click on this button. What will happen? Let's see. If I click on this button, so what it is happening, it is trying to submit this entire form. So see, this entire form is getting loaded. If you see here, the route, it is trying to get rid of this route. When I mention this one as an action post, so here, sorry, method is equal to post. Okay, so now when is method is equal to post means, then if you click on this one, so the page you are trying is not allowed. It is telling that the page is trying is not allowed. Why? Because when you are trying to use the form, then it needs to have an action. Okay, let's implement the action here. Export async function favorite action. Let's say I try to implement the favorite action, and here I will be having, so return hi, so whatever the value, so at least one value I am trying to return it. So now we need to add this action to this favorite, right? So now try to understand, so this favorite doesn't have any routing, right? So it is present in the contact. So let's try to implement this one, same thing in the contact. So that means here in this contact, I will be having an action in such a way that favorite action. Okay, so let's see the output for this one. What will happen if I click on this one? So what it is happening, still it is trying to submit this form. So that means, so entire thing it is trying to go away. So why? Because the entire this page is there, right? So for example, entire this form is getting submitted. So here this form is getting submitted. So we don't want this entire page should be submitted. So what it is happening is, for example, let's say that I want to write the code here. Okay, so I want to write this code, so everything will be working. So for example, let's say that, so we got this one. So here we will be having a button, right? Oh, where is this contact.jsx? Yeah, here we are having this button, and now let's say that we need to have a value. Okay, if favorite is there, then I need to pass the false, or otherwise I need to pass the true. That's it. So now let's go and here catch the favorite action, the request. Let's console log the request. Console.log the request. So whatever the request we are having, oh sorry, what is this code? Yeah, let's console.log the request. Console.log the request. Okay, now if you go here in the inspect element, okay, in the console, let's see the output for this one. I will click on this one. So we are able to get the request, but this entire page is getting reloaded. See, this loader is getting called. So let's try to see afterwards. Why? Because it is, the navigation is thinking that it is trying to change the route. So here we are getting the form data, request, and here we need to get the form data, and using this form data we need to update the contact. In the next video we will try to update this favorite contact. Now you understood about this form, right? In the next video we will try to see how without refreshing the route, how we can submit the form. We'll try to see it. I will commit this video, I will commit this code, entire thing in a new branch, that is video-112, and here also I will commit this entire code. So that is nothing but what I can say is, so here we have did replace submit, right? Now here I will publish this branch. So whoever wants to refer this code means, so the repository URL is provided in the description below, so you can have a take look at that one. And if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.